Woo, here we go. Ooh, yeah, the tailgate continues. Lady G, what's up?
Ba, 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 ba. I'm back.
You
How
are
you?
back, and this crowd is screaming ABD, ABD, Booth 7-Eleven. Seriously, Bobby and Jennifer, welcome to the tailgate. You are now official tailgaters.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Shark,
You've been
glad
on
you love your
everywhere.
show. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I like
it.
the
And you
intro
guys,
as well.
and of course, explosion. I mean, next Monday at this time, or it'll be Tuesday, next week, we're going to be in full force at Staffing World in Orlando. And I got to ask you, Jennifer, how many Staffing Worlds have you been to?
Let's see. Since 2019, I've attended. So however many that, 6 years? This is the sixth one, except during 2020, I think I was on virtually.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
the
I remember
virtual
that
one?
one. That was one. I mean, I got to lie, that probably was the worst one because I don't like to be virtual, right? It's like, I want to be a person.
Yeah.
Give
That was,
fist
You're calling
bumps
BS on
and
that right
hugs.
now.
yeah.
You're always online.
I'm always online. And Bobby, how many have you been to, Bob? How many,
And I haven't been to many. I've been in staffing. Collectively, I've been doing the staffing thing and then working here. This will be my third one. I never went to any in the staffing realm, and here I am
Ooh.
as the partner realm. And yeah, glad to be here.
I love it. I love it. And you guys are at booth 7-Eleven. So before we start, guess what I brought with me?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
you can't see it. We got it on the screen, but yeah, it's the
Put it in front of you.
squeegee.
Put it in front of you.
You got to put it in front of your face.
Okay. No, wait.
It ain't working.
invisible.
It's visible. But
Okay.
by the way, this is going to be there again, right?
There he is.
There it is.
Okay.
Look,
I
look
was
at my
like-
eyeballs. It's going.
Well, yes, he will be here. His name's Edgy, our mascot. But we are introducing his cousin this year as well, who you've never met.
Oh, can you, any secrets yet, or we can't say who the cousin is?
Cousin Ultra.
Cousin
Oh my gosh.
Ultra.
So he's a little extra, but Edgy said he can come to Staffing World, so he'll be there.
I love it. So when people go to your booth, they get Mr. Ultra
Yeah, they can get
or
Edgy
Miss Ultra, whatever you call it. Yeah.
and there'll be life-size Edgies and Ultras for photo opportunities.
Okay, I know where we're going. First booth.
Yeah,
First booth.
And you guys
7-Eleven.
always have a great, you guys are right up front, right?
yeah, we always have a good spot. Well, we've been
They always have
going-
a great spot.
Well, the 80s we've been a member of ASA for.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, your mom and dad, all that stuff. You guys have been with Staffing Worlds probably like in the mid 80s, right?
Yep. hmm
Oh my
That many
goodness.
years.
I think a member since 87 of ASA. So because of that, we get a good spot and we have a good sponsorship. So yeah.
There it is, the inside view. Okay, so I'll have Bob start off. Bobby, give us a 2-minute tour of ABD. What's new, man?
Thanks for asking. And again, thanks for having us on here at the tailgate.
Anytime.
And, this is a great time for us to kind of showcase who we are as we look forward to meeting folks that are going to be getting a slice of heaven at booth 7-Eleven, baby. So 7-Eleven, let's go. We've been doing this for a long time, right? We're entering our 43rd year as an organization that does this, same ownership management the entire time. And what you see is what you get. Where a lot of companies are investing a lot of their dimes and dollars in marketing. We appreciate the opportunity to do some marketing here. But what we do with our organization is we invest or reinvest instead of spending money on fancy advertisements and taxi cabs and things like that. You're going to see a top tier enterprise software that handles that full front office and back office. So it's an ATS and a CRM that's fully integrated. We've made some significant additions to our platform where we've got a CRM that's fully integrated. So from the very inception of bringing a prospect on all the way to client, we have that there. As an organization, some companies are on the bleeding edge. We're on the cutting edge of technology, right? So, we're continually upgrading the way that we're utilizing AI. We've got different things that are built into it that integrate with our mobile app. the way that you're able to build perfect resumes for candidates, be able to build job descriptions from somebody who's in staffing, knowing that companies don't even have good job descriptions. To some of the things that are tied to some of how we work in the gig economy. As a matter of fact, I'll be giving a Knowledge Hub talk on the 7th. I think it's at 1:00, Jennifer. If I'm
1:15.
1:15. All right.
Stage one, and really kind of talking about, everybody was talking about gig economy, gig this, gig that, gig this, and AI has kind of been the power word that took over, but gig is still there. And AI and automation is all part of what makes that world go round. And, we still live in a world where people want to be able to pick and choose when they want to work,
Yeah.
how many hours they want to work. So, we're going to be showcasing some of the features that we have that are tied, because it's all about scheduling, right? And being able to schedule people for those types of gig jobs. And more importantly, for them to have the ability to schedule themselves to be able to do that kind of gig work. So we're going to feature some of that as well. But again, the latest and greatest technology that we have to offer, we continue to just go ahead and dominate as far as, the offering that we bring to the staffing partners in the community.
I love that. Jennifer, bring it home. Anything else to add?
Well, a couple of new things too. We have a new sales pipeline forecasting tool.
Oh, nice.
So interested in seeing that. It's a really great tool that Bob actually helped design because he has staffing industry experience. So as a staffing leader in the industry, he had this idea for this tool. So it's a great tool designed for staffing forecasting. You could project your revenue for certain things, see your whole life cycle of a customer and a prospect, see where they're on each stage. So that's a really great tool that we came out with. I love that. Else to say. Yeah.
That just sounds so much better than having to take out a calculator and be like, do the manual math and having to go through everything. Oh, I love it. That's exciting.
And Bobby was behind it a little bit, right? I mean, come on, Bob, the thinker.
And what's cool is you could enter numbers like your markup and all that, and then the numbers automatically updates.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
it's like truly the part of the sales funnel that we have. You get to pick where you're at in the sales process, kind of figure out what's the percentage or likelihood for it to close, and guide that along the way. And then you're able to go ahead and sort based on what's closest to the dollar. And then you're able to be strategic as a manager or as somebody who's driving new business. You're able to be strategic to figure out, how am I going to go to market with these folks that are in my pipeline? What's the cadence and the rhythm of how I want to talk to them? What is the conversations going to look like? What are the things that are most important to them? And equally important, what are the things that our system will do based on the sales and reporting? And a little bit off that pipeline, but still relative, is we have the ability to generate reports and data that will show you how much money did you lose or leave on the table, right?
That's a key. Dollars and cents.
And then then you look and see, maybe you only filled 4 or 5 or 6, and then you look at it. It was like, well, were these good jobs to fill in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Did we drop the ball somewhere? Do we need to change our strategy? So, you have some of these key components. There's no reason, there's no data point in our system that should go on untouched and should help you drive that new business and be able to go ahead and be strategic. Because, the world, staffing is not easy. If it were, everyone would do it.
It's kind of easy. No, I'm just joking. But I love how you guys are changing. Seriously, like you're evolving around what's the future is. Over the years, what you've done 5 years ago, you're totally doing it different right now, and just adding on to it. I mean, that's what it's all about, guys.
Leaning into the change. Yeah. That's it. No, that's fantastic. I'm like super excited. Plus,
exciting, and they're gonna have demos
of the squishies.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get a squishy. I got like 6 of them here, by the way. They're awesome. They are.
We'll be,
go ahead, Jen.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we'll be doing live demos of all the different tools. The other neat tool that's a little bit newer that you could see is our automatic AI-powered Work Now invites. So it basically works with our candidate mobile app, and so a recruiter in UltraStaff Edge can set up automatic invites to go out on certain days, times, and set the criteria. And then automatically these invites can go out to candidates that match that criteria. And from the mobile app, they can automatically accept the job on the spot.
All I can say is, for Indeed.
Indeed, what's that?
Right? No.
Wallboard. It's like a surfboard, expensive and a short ride. So true. Okay, Staffing World Fun now. I got to tell you what, you've been there that many years. Why do you keep coming back to Staffing World, Jen, as an exhibitor?
Well, it's a great opportunity to meet people. I think really that's the main thing. You know, when you're in the office or remote, you don't get to meet as many people. So Staffing World, there's so many people that come, you know, to the conference and also want to meet exhibitors. At all conferences, you don't always see people that want to actually mingle and meet exhibitors, and people actually, you know, look for services and solutions. So the exhibit hall is a great spot for us because we get to meet so many people and make connections that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to meet.
Exactly. And Bobby, come on, man. What's your Staffing World experience, man, at the booth?
You know, it's been great, and it's an ever-changing, there's an evolution that's happening right now, right in the middle of us here. And, you know, when you go to these conferences, again, specifically, this is the granddaddy of them all, right? Staffing World. You know, things are changing, and sometimes, when it's time to change, you know, you got to rearrange who you are and what you want to be, and that's what it's all about.
Change, yeah. Last week I had a beard. Now I'm kind of semi-shaved.
I think
Peter
Brady's saying it best. When it's time to change, you got to rearrange who you are and what you want to be, and that's in part what we do here. Is we're always changing, always evolving. You know, it's great to see the folks come in and check out the technology, asking the right questions, and a lot of our ideas for what's coming up next is from the brain children of the people that are at a Staffing World who say, can you do something like this, or do you have that? You know, there are things out there right now. There are ideas out there in the staffing industry of things that nobody has right now. But next year, when we're talking to you again, we'll somewhere along the line of learn something, and something will be integrated and implemented, and it's going to change the community and make you be able to fill jobs quicker, better, faster, more accurate, with less turnover. And those are the things that we're always trying to do. So this is just a great example or a great opportunity to meet with those types of folks and, pick up on some of those things.
Exactly. Listen to your clients. I say this over and over again. They are the best ones. They'll tell you what they want and then implement it.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you're listening and talking to the people who are out in the field actually using it. I love it. Just leaning into change.
Leaning into change. And before we get out of here, Staffing World, you can still register below. Make sure you check it out. And seriously, you got to show up. And I tell this all the time, Bob and Jennifer, once you go to one, you'll go to every one. It's like it's got to be on your bucket list every year. It's like, seriously. As soon as you start with one, and Lady G, this is our first one. So I'm going to tell you what.
Oh, exciting.
On every one after that, guaranteed.
It sounds like Pringles. Once you pop, you don't stop. Oh my goodness.
Shout out.
You're all energized afterwards too. Like you're hyped up.
Seriously, my levels of energy afterwards is like, and all the swag you get and all the stuff. I mean, I still have a whole box of swag from like 6 years ago. You know, battery chargers, everything. Some of the stuff's outdated, but still it's kind of cool to look at. You know, I never.
It just sounds like Shark is just going to show up with an empty suitcase.
Yeah.
Just
and a 12-pack of what is it that you drink? Shark Bite?
That's land shark, you mean?
Land shark, shark bite.
Land shark. You got it.
You got to watch out for the shark bites after the land sharks. The shark bites.
All shark bites are happy. They're happy and successful. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, are they going to be shark nibbles?
Oh. All right.
Listen, just
next subject on that.
He will reel you in.
Exactly. Let's give a shout out to our sponsor here, Advanced Partners. They put the FUN in funding. If you need funding, you need to call Advanced Partners. So I am so pumped. When are you guys getting in? Bob and Jennifer, next week, what time?
You know, we're going to be setting up our booth first thing Monday, so we're going to be doing that, and then we'll be around and about. So we'll be there for the whole trip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think fantastic.
Yeah, Monday kicks off the cocktail hour, so you could stop by right away. 7-Eleven.
Cocktail hour. Look out! Guess who will be there? Doo-doo.
Right? It's like just do the shark. I think that's what it is in sign language too. So
yeah.
He'll be like this. That's going to be our version of caw caw.
All right, guys, on 3, we do the staffing. I don't know if you've seen the other shows. We do the staffing wave on 3. 1, 2, 3, then we do the woo. That's all we have to do. Right, Bobby and Jennifer, you ready?
Ready to go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Woo! Yes, we'll see you at Staffing World 2025 next week. Make sure you stop by ABD booth 711 to see Bob, Jennifer, and the team. Hey, guys, thank you so much for coming on the Tailgate. I can't wait to see you next week in the Big O, Orlando.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see you next